Sit back and relax and just sit back and relax and just sit back and relax and just sit back and relax and just
You asked for it, you got it on the Hot Pepper Show. Playing good music and good conversation. The hottest topic that you hear. So let the music flow, resonate your soul. Let it heal your soul. Sit back and relax and just sit back and relax and just. Welcome to the Hot Pepper Show. Hot Pepper Show.
Hello, everyone. How you doing? I'm trying to get it all together. Hi. How you be? How's it going? Okay, let me get this right so I can be on top of everything. So, hey, as you know, I'm always trying to do 50,000 things at one time. And today is no different than any other day. I know. Hey, Walter, where have you been? Welcome, everyone, to the Hot Pepper Show. I'm here every Monday at 7 p.m. Central. Yes. Yes. Here every Monday, 7 p.m. Central. And if I look kind of like I'm not together, because I'm not. I just slapped on some lipstick. So I'm here. Hey, Monique. Hey, Walter. Walter says, good evening, everyone. Hot Pepper. Good evening, Hot Pepper, Roger Ryan, and everyone here in the chat. Please be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and share this platform with family and friends. I would be greatly appreciated if y'all did that. I would so love that if you did that. So thank you again. But again, here every Monday, 7 p.m. My name is Pepper of the Hot Pepper Show. I have a podcast on Mondays at 7 on YouTube. And I also have a radio show every Saturday from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. On a radio station that is called KAZI. And I do that every Saturday. I play neo soul, R&B, and, whatever else I'm feeling. And of course, I interview artists on that platform also. But this one on Mondays is solely dedicated to the artists, the one artist themselves, playing their music and introducing them to the world. That's what we do. So as always, how was my weekend? Still celebrating my birthday. Yeah, my birthday was October 25th. And coming up on the 9th of November, it'll be a year since my podcast. It was 3 years, October 22nd, that I've been doing my podcast. I thank you guys for supporting me on that. Much more to come. Some great artists are lined up on the way. But coming up on November the 9th will be a year anniversary of the release of my album. Yes. I have an album. And it is called The House That Pepper Built. Yes. So if you don't know, now you know. Go and support, cop that album, download, repeat, walk out your house, put it on repeat. Just let it repeat the whole album. On the album is Eric Roberson, is Amber of Moonchild, is Timothy Bloom, is Carmen Rogers, Blanche J, Brayla, LePage, Malik Onay, Lawyer Turner, Blythe, produced by Antone Lambert and Alambert and Rodney Jones produced the album. And it is a beautiful work of art. It was gifted to me for my birthday last year. And what a surprise. It is a beautiful album. So please go out and listen to it. Take a listen. And I also have merchandise, y'all. I have t-shirts. And guess what? Sweatshirts and hoodies are on the way. I'll be getting them this week. I can't wait to show them. So you'll be able to get hoodies, sweatshirts, and some coffee cups. So I have t-shirts, coffee cups, hoodies, and sweatshirts. Pretty cool. So you're going to like it. I can't wait for y'all to see it. I just can't wait. I can't wait. I'm so excited. So let me see these comments. Charles, hey, Hey, girl. Hey, Lisa Vaughn. Lisa Vaughn is on. Hey, Monique. Hey. Walter says, I've been in Connecticut with my niece. That is no reason why you can't chime in, Walter. This is on the internet. You can watch the Hot Pepper Show anywhere, sir. Yes, you can. Happy birthday, Pepper. Thank you, Lisa Vaughn. Lisa Vaughn is on here, y'all. I love me some Lisa Vaughn. Lisa Vaughn. Walter says Monique and Charles Lisa Vaughn. Hello. Wow. A year already. Yes, a year since my album was released. November the 9th, it'll be a year. So please go out and check it out. The House That Pepper Built. It's on all streaming platforms. Anything you listen to it on, it is there. And I would love to hear what you think about it. So, I'm home now, Lady Pepper. Oh, you sound like I'm fussing at you. That sounds like the person coming up. He's made a few comments. He made a few comments like it sounded like I'm his mama. I was like, ooh, did I come over like that? Let me step back. But how was my weekend? My weekend was good. As I said, still celebrating my birthday. I went to Houston, went to my church, Wheeler Avenue Baptist Church, had a great time. Reverend Cosby preached, y'all. It was good. It was good. Got some stuff done, hung out, went to a new restaurant, hung out with some friends, helped some people on the side of the road. They had a flat and, was with a person who was like, we need to go around. We need to turn around. Yes, we do. So we went back to help those that were in need and missed what we were supposed to have been doing because we were helping someone else, which was more important. So I thought that was pretty special. So I had a great weekend and now I'm back and I'm ready. I'm ready to rumble because the gentleman I have coming up, y'all. Oh, if you're on Facebook, just so you know, if you could please go over to my YouTube channel and subscribe. It would be greatly appreciated. My YouTube channel is The Hot Pepper Show TV on YouTube. Please subscribe. Yes, and thank you. Please and thank you. That's what I said. AAA Pepper, always been a blessing to others. AAA, that is I. You back. Oh, where'd you go? You left? Okay. Well, we're happy to have you back, Lisa. So let me play one of our sponsors for the show. And then when I come back, we will have live and in color. In color, y'all. Yep, for a minute. Oh, thank you. Well, now you're back. Thank you, Lisa. Live and in color, we will have Mr. Roger Ryan. I don't know why I want to call him Rodney. Like, y'all, all week I've been saying Rodney. No, Roger. And then I have to think of, don't kill me for this. But I said, okay, think of Roger Rabbit. You're not a rabbit, but I have to think Roger Rabbit. So I go, Roger. I know. You're going to get me for that. I apologize. I'm so sorry. So I have to say Roger. I have to think of Roger Rabbit in order to think of, you're not a rabbit. You're not a silly rabbit. But you are Roger. He's laughing in the back and he's probably like, what did I set myself up for? Should I be doing this interview today? Maybe I shouldn't. Can I back out? No, you cannot back out. It's too late. Yes. Hey, Angela Edwards. Hey, hallelujah. How you doing? She says, and he fine. Oh, he is fine. And he chocolate. He chocolate, y'all. He's a darker shade of chocolate, y'all. I was like, oh, you chocolate. He's like, no, maybe I shouldn't. Okay, Pepper's way of thinking, LOL. Yeah, I know. That's what I do. You know me, Walter. Walter done figured me out. Okay, let me play this sponsor right quick. And then we will, I said that. Yes, she did. She said that. She said he fine. He fine. He fine as in fine. He fine as in fine like wine. Okay, let me stop because he gonna be like, Pepper, really? Okay, so let me play our sponsor and I will be right back with some music. And then we'll have Mr. Roger Ryan on the Hot Pepper Show. Y'all keep it right here. If you've ever dreamed of touching the motherland, now's your time. Our Keep It On Tours is taking you on a journey through the root, rhythm, and beauty of Africa. From the culture to the cuisine to the connection that feeds your soul. Don't just take a trip, take a return. Visit alkebulantours.org and let's make this journey together. That's Alkebulan Tours, where your story begins. Visit ALKEBULAN tours.org, where heritage and spirit meet.
"100 Christmas kisses. Oh, is that what I'm missing? Oh, can you post them in an envelope with a note full of love?"
Hello, Mr. Roger Ryan.
Hello, Pepper. How are you?
You need to stop it. You need to stop sounding like you is at the executive meeting right now, sitting at the other end going, "Hello, Pepper. How are you?"
Hi, Pepper. How are you? Is that better?
I'll do it. Okay, we're gonna laugh the whole time. They're gonna be like, "Why are them folks laughing? Do they know what they're laughing at?" No, we don't know. We don't know. So
Laughter is good medicine.
it sure is, Roger Rabbit.
That's so funny that you said that. I was on a tour, my first tour out of college,
Uh-huh.
and on the tour bus on my birthday, one of my birthdays, they threw a party on the bus. When I came out of the mall and I walked into the bus, the entire inside of the bus
Uh-huh.
was Roger Rabbit. They had a Roger Rabbit cake.
No, they
They
did.
had swag, the whole nine. Yeah, it was it was a thing. It's my first tour out of college. Yeah,
And I'm over
Roger
here going,
Rabbit.
I gotta remember his name. Roger. It's not Rodney. It's Roger Rabbit.
I love cartoons, and Roger Rabbit is all good.
Well, I hit it right on the head. Everyone, this is none other than the infamous, the magnificent, the artistic, the arranger, producer, vocalist, executive producer, musician, uh, comedian, Mr. Knows Everyone, Mr. Has Traveled the World, everyone. Introducing Mr. Roger Ryan to the Hot Pepper Show.
Thank you, thank you, thank you so much.
Welcome. You never had an introduction like that. So welcome.
Thank
You're
you so
welcome.
much. No, I can't say that I have.
Yeah, it kept going. It was like, well, let it just keep going. Let it keep going. Let it keep going. Monique is from Georgia, and she says, "Welcome, Roger."
Thank you, Monique.
And Lisa Vaughn said,
Hi.
everything.
Hi, Lisa. Lisa is one of my oldest and dearest friends. In fact, Lisa used to, before these smartphones, I would call Lisa when I was on tour from the laundromat on a payphone. And Lisa would encourage me and pray with me over the phone when I was on tour.
Wow.
That's how far back I go with Lisa. She's very near and dear to my heart, and one of the most gifted singers in this industry. Just an incredible voice, and I can't believe that I know her. I'm her friend and a fan.
Yes. Yeah, it's and when I was telling you, you were saying you were calling her Lisa, and I was like, wait a minute, hold up. I said, I gotta go to my phone because you were describing what she's doing, and I was like, I know someone like that. Wait, could it be the same? And then when I says, you
Yeah,
talking about
one and the same.
Lisa Vaughn? Yes. And I went, he said, well, how you know her? I was
Yeah, we
like,
go back.
yeah, we became connected when she moved to Texas a few years ago, and I love her. I
Yeah,
I
me
love
too.
her. Yeah, she's a jewel. She's a jewel.
Me too.
Yes. Walter says, now that's a good friend, especially if you're at the laundromat. You're at the laundromat. Like,
Yeah,
let me get on this
this
payphone. It's
was
like,
back in the
yeah,
day. Yeah,
years ago.
it's
Yes.
real talk.
Yeah. And she says, "Oh, Ryan." Lisa says, "Oh, Ryan, proud of you, Rag."
Thank you.
AJ Henry CPA says, "Proud of you, Raj." I said, Rag.
AJ Henry is my business manager and an
Okay.
incredible friend, and has looked after me for over 20 years.
Oh,
And so I'm
wow.
glad you're on, Angela.
Hey, Angela. Thank you so much for being on here. And Joel McPhee says, "Welcome, Roger. Proud of you."
Joel McPhee is one of my best friends in the whole wide world. We've been
Oh,
friends
nice.
in college since my sophomore year in college.
So, Joel, you know some stuff. Please type it in the comments. Now, let me stop.
I'm sorry to tell you that there's no way that Joel would disperse any information. You see, he's bound by a code. And notice that I changed my accent so that
I
you
know you
understand the
sure did. You were like,
seriousness.
this is serious. Like, you better not type nothing in those comments.
Don't worry, he won't do it because we are bound by a code.
Oh, and then Lisa says, way back. Yes, go way back. And she
Yeah,
says, and I love you too, Pep, and Roger too. Yes. Yeah.
you
AJ
as
says,
well,
hey,
Lisa.
Pepper.
You know I
Hey,
do.
AJ. So tell everyone where you're originally from, just in case
Okay.
they want to look at it on Google Maps and figure out where that exists, because some people might not have known, the town that you're from. I mean, it's not a known place, is it?
I mean, if
It's
you're a
pretty
cricket
known.
fan, it's definitely pretty known. I was born in Trinidad and Tobago, two islands, one country. It's in the Caribbean, bottom
Mhm.
of the archipelago of islands, and some of the most beautiful people and beautiful beaches that you will see anywhere in the world. And some of the most talented people that you would find anywhere in the world come from Trinidad and Tobago.
Hmm.
Trinidad and Tobago is actually known for creating the only country in inventing an instrument in the 20th century, the steel pan, which people in the
Oh,
States call the
wow.
steel drum, but it's the
Yeah.
steel pan. And they created the steel pan. And that is one of the main things that they're known for from a creative standpoint outside of carnival and calypso and soca and all the wonderful genres that we have in that vein. But yeah, the steel pan, which is being used around the world, started in Trinidad.
So, do you know how to play it?
I can get around it. It's not linear like a piano,
Hmm.
so the notes are in on circles, and there's a technique to play it. I have one. My dad gave me one, so I have it at the studio in
Uh-huh.
Nashville,
Uh-huh.
and I'm working on it because I want to arrange for Steel Pan. I used to go before COVID. I would go there every year in August to watch Pan on the Avenue, where they'll have these huge trailers and these steel pans, band will play. It was
Mhm.
almost like a live DJ because while one goes away, you start hearing this one playing. And if that's your favorite band or from your village, the folk are chipping alongside them. And then here comes the next
Oh,
one. It's
wow.
experience. And they actually have a national orchestra. I actually got to attend to a national orchestra with my parents. And these guys play with no music and they play entire works, Mozart, Beethoven, Bach. And, they have the different, they have soprano, alto, tenors, bass. And
Hmm.
these guys in suits playing from memory some of the world's greatest music from some of the world's greatest composers. It's the most amazing thing you've ever witnessed. It's unbelievable, and I've got
Wow.
some steel pan on one of my songs with a friend of mine, Angela Brown, on her Christmas record. I actually went to Trinidad and recorded the steel pan on this song. I did Mary's Boy Child, and I did like a fusion calypso,
Hmm.
and it was all of
Wow.
that.
So, was the first instrument that you learned, was it piano? And how many instruments do you play?
Yes. Well, I that's a good question. So
Hmm.
yeah, I started playing the piano. I was about 3.5, 4 years old. My parents heard some music coming out of the living room. They came out and looked down and saw me playing the piano, and I couldn't reach the pedals. I found out last year that I was actually playing Happy Birthday, go figure. And um, I
Wow.
never looked back. And I did pick up other instruments, but um, when you play the piano, as you know, being a pianist yourself,
Hmm. Hmm.
there are 88 keys on there. When you pick up a
Hmm.
violin, there are not enough notes. You pick up a guitar, not enough notes.
Hmm.
You
Hmm.
pick up a flute, a clarinet, a trumpet, which I picked all of those up, and I actually kind of played all of them kind of instantly. But
Hmm.
I there was no gratification because I couldn't play what I was hearing, and
Hmm.
nobody said, "Yo, you should keep playing this or keep playing that." I picked up the guitar and I started playing. I started playing Yesu Joy on it, which I wanted to play the chords and move my fingers around,
Hmm.
and after I did that, I was like, okay, done. You know what I mean? But piano stuck with me. So,
Yeah.
but as an arranger and an orchestrator, I do
Hmm.
play all of the instruments, because I write for the orchestra and that sort of thing. So,
All of the things you do, all of the things. You're like, yes, Pepper, I play all of them. Wow. Okay. Does your brain
sort of.
shut down sometimes? Does it
No,
ever shut down?
only when I'm asleep, and even when I'm asleep, it's doubtful. But when I wake up, I hear music all the time, literally all the time.
Really?
Yeah, like the piece you played, it was
Hmm.
very interesting. That's a remix of the same piece that I actually did with my friend Sturrock. He's the bass player, very
Hmm.
talented bassist, writer, arranger, producer himself, and we did a remix. So there's a whole live situation on that. And so when you were playing it, I was
Uh-huh.
A and B, the actual live version, and I'm still hearing it playing in my head. It's kind of crazy,
So you had the remix
but
going
yeah,
on. You had the remix in your head going on, going. Mhm,
yeah. I heard that.
mhm,
Yeah, well, I heard that, and then I heard the original in my head.
uh-huh,
So
uh-huh,
it's a thing.
uh-huh.
But yeah, I love music and I love people, and so yeah, it never shuts down. I
Yeah.
mean, you're interviewing me in in a studio, you know.
I know. And what he's going to do that y'all don't know, but he has a piano there, right? So he's going to be playing.
I do.
He might be playing while I'm talking. You know, he just might do that. He might do some piano.
I might be playing while you're talking.
Yeah. And now, welcome y'all to the Hot Pepper Show. Y'all call him Roger. I call him Roger Rabbit. Roger Rabbit Ryan is here. And we're going to dive into this thing called music and the movement of the fingers on one of the many instruments that he plays. Sit back. Get your cigar, whatever you go do. I don't know. Your drink, your water. Ooh, I felt that. Thank you.
No problem.
It's like, okay, I like this. Yes. Walter says, I absolutely love Trinidad and Tobago.
Tobago. Tobago.
Oh, okay. He said Tabos. So I was saying,
right.
I don't know what that said. I miss Carnival as well. The Caribbean bear, curry goat, fried plantain. And
plantain, not plantain. Plantain, man.
Oh, we call it plantain over here.
Right. It's plantain.
Plantain, and very genuine, good people. Yes, Pepper and Roger at night.
Yay.
Yes, they are. Oh, I like that. Pepper and Roger at night. It did sound like you were coming in with happy birthday at the end of that. It was like, happy birthday. Is that what he's playing at the end? Happy birthday to you.
I don't think I was actually thinking that. I'm sorry.
Here you go with the accent. Okay, so you're the guy. I was introduced to you last year. I was looking at the text message, right? It was last year, sometime in June or July. Introduced to you by way of Chris Crane. Hats off to Chris Crane.
Oh yeah, Chris Crane there's so much to say about him. He's a genius. He is Solomon the musician. So he's wise and he's musical.
Yes.
And like everything he plays sounds amazing, feels good. And every time I talk to him and he sends me something to listen to, I'm like, okay, I just took 2 jealousy pills. You know, he's just so talented. And I'm fortunate to know him. And I've actually had opportunity to play on a couple of his pieces. And I feel like a big man because I got to work on
you
his
have?
music. You know,
I wonder which
as
one.
well as he plays, he's allowed me to play on, I can't remember the name of the piece, but when he played it for me and I heard the mix, I was like, yeah, I'm famous. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna have to look
it up. We barter, you know, we trade favors. And I'm just glad to know him. And when I was in Milwaukee, he was, you know, we hung, I was in the studio. It was just a great time. He's just a good brother. He really is. He's deep and he's an inspiration for sure.
Yes. He, very unique. The thing I like about Chris is that he does not use it's not a handicap, but the way that he was born with his arm, he does not use it as an excuse for anything.
No.
Nothing.
You won't know when you listen to him play.
You won't know exactly.
And when you hear him sing, you don't know anything except excellence, very deep, soulful expression, and just excellent gift.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes.
Yeah, he's he's
special. I'm thankful to have him in my life. And of course, I'm thankful to have you because you are the person that you're a behind the scenes guy, right? Like people don't know that. Oh, Roger's on that. Roger did that? Did Roger do that? Yes, Roger did that. So let's start off. You were the first. Let's see. Do I have the song here? I want to play a song by the first person. You were her musical director. And what is her name?
Oh, CeCe Winans.
Thank you. Say the whole name. You're like CeCe. Everybody know a CeCe? No, there's only one CeCe.
CeCe Winans.
CeCe Winans. How did you get that gig? And how do you remember how you felt? And did you leave the room and then did you act as though you were not surprised and then you left the room and fainted or something or what?
It's a very interesting story. First of all, when I was in college,
Mm-hmm.
there was a big youth convention federation happening in Biloxi, Mississippi,
Okay.
and a student was the promoter. And
Mm-hmm.
he says to me, "Hey, Roger, would you go pick up CeCe at the airport for me?" And I'm like, "Are you crazy? In my car?" You know what I mean? He's like, "Roger, go pick her up, please." So I go to the airport and I pick up CeCe. I'm like, "Hi, I'm Roger Ryan. I'm your driver. I'll take you to the hotel and stuff." And she was very, quiet and friendly and sat
Mm-hmm.
quietly in the car. And so I took her over to the hotel and then I went back to the venue. And
Mm-hmm.
I was playing for a group, His Own, at the time. And we
Mm-hmm.
opened for BB and CeCe that night. And after the concert, I'm driving her back to the hotel and she just goes left. She's like, "You didn't tell me you played the piano? How come you didn't tell me you played the piano?" I mean, and I'm saying,
I didn't.
she was just so, engaging.
Yeah. Yeah.
And after I dropped her off and BB off, I got back to the venue and I said to my friends, I'm going to play for this lady one day. And 11 years to the date, I get a call from Cedric Caldwell. And he says, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm about to produce a live record in Canada, a group called Toronto Mass." And he goes, "Well, CeCe needs you to come play for her. She needs you to be her music director." And I said, "Are you crazy?" And he said, "No, they're rehearsing already." So I got in the car and I drove over to where they were rehearsing already. They were. I walked in and the Katinas are in there, guys that I've met in my early touring years. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, it was crazy to walk in and see all these people and Kelly Williams. And so I sat down and I played In Return. And she said, "Can you go?" And I said, "Can I call you back?" And I
No,
know I
you did
literally did
not.
because I signed a deal to do this record, and I didn't want to, I didn't want to go back on my word.
Yeah.
Mark
Yeah.
Dibble is one of my big brothers and one of my mentors. And I called
Mm-hmm.
Mark, or Mark called me to go, "Did you just turn CeCe Winans down?" I said, "Mark, I don't want to start my journey in
Career.
this
Yeah.
business,
Yeah.
shady." So he
Yeah.
said, "Is it a live record?" I said, "Yes." He said, "Work it out." I said, "Okay." And he was like, "Work it out, click. So I went back to them and I said, "Would you allow me to do the first concert in Florida? And I'll fly out to Canada, do the live recording, and meet you on the road." And they said, "Yes, we need you." That's how that happened. So I went to Fort Lauderdale and I did the first concert.
Uh-huh.
And then I flew to Toronto, did the live record, flew to Miami and then to St. Thomas and met CeCe on the road. That's how I became her music director. And I'm so grateful, so grateful. She was an incredible artist to
Wow.
play for. Um, one of the most incredible voices, her tone, her instincts, like everything. So we would do things differently at night, and she would look back and giggle. It was just
Yeah.
a great time for me. I was
Yeah.
definitely one of the greatest moments in my career was to be the music director for CeCe. It really was.
Wow. I can only imagine how that would have felt. Like, is this happening? And then when Mark Kimball says, "Hey, you need to make it, you turned her down, make it work." And then you not knowing that all you have to do is just ask.
Yeah,
And who you asked, they were like, "Sure, we need you. Like, we'll do it,
yeah,
whatever we need to do." And so that opened it up for you to go with CeCe and to do both
yeah,
at the same time. Oh, yeah. Wow.
yeah. That was definitely a door for sure. In fact,
Yeah.
I had another job unbeknown to me that would have taken me somewhere else as a music director. And the road manager called CeCe and told her, "You need Roger more than we do,"
Wow.
and got somebody else. But I'm grateful that I can't take away any of the
Yeah.
moments that I shared with CeCe. They are special and
Hmm.
unforgettable for
Hmm.
sure.
So how many years were you with her?
3 years,
3 years.
96 to 99.
And name one thing that sticks out to you that you learned from her.
I learned how to smile and be gracious.
Mm. Mm.
I even if Cece was having a bad day, to be honest, I can't say that I knew about it. She always wore a smile, always,
Yeah.
and she was very personable. Before I
Mm.
even played for her,
Hmm.
one of my friends was very ill, actually in a bad accident in Toronto. And I saw her at church, and I asked her if she would. I said, you're probably your biggest fan. Would you call her at the hospital? She took her number and called her at the hospital in Toronto. Like, who does that? You know what I mean? Seriously, very, she's a special artist, and that's why she is who she is even today. She's the largest Christian selling female of all time. And you know why? You know?
I saw the other day that she's on tour with her sisters, and she's coming to Austin. I was like, what?
It's gonna be awesome. Debbie and Angie, they can sing. They can sing, and Angie can play, and she can sing, and they can write. They are all, there's something in the water in that family, and they all had a big glass.
Yes, exactly. Wow. Well, let's play the song that you let's see. It is called "What a Child."
Oh yeah, that's I worked. Okay.
What did you do on that?
Yeah, we wrote that. We co-wrote that. It was for her Christmas record.
Okay.
And we sat and worked on that together. Wow. Okay.
It's like, oh, yeah.
You're a spy. I've got to watch you. Do you know what I mean?
I shocked you, didn't I? You're like, wait a minute, what child? What? Yeah, I've been known to be a spy.
Okay.
Everyone, here's the song "What a Child" by CeCe Winans, co-produced by
co-written by
co-written by Roger Rabbit Ryan. Let's check it out.
Started in a manger and finished on the cross. He knew from the beginning how it would end.
His purpose was to save all. His plan went perfectly. His life paid the cost. He suffered every pain, so we could smile again.
Oh, what a child. He came and died for love. Oh, what a king. Savior from everything. No need to fear. Be of good cheer. Christmas for you and me. Oh, Christmas is for you and me. Yes, it is. Oh.
As we share this time with friends and family, please let us remember the reason is Christ.
So give your gifts with joy, to those who are in need. Let them live within your heart and spread peace. Spread peace. Oh, what a child. He came and died for love. Oh, what a king, Savior from everything. No need to fear.
Don't fear.
Be of good cheer. Christmas is for you and me.
He alone gives us light. His word gives us truth.
All men should follow him, the babe from Bethlehem. Oh,
What a child. He came and died for love. Oh, what a king.
Wow. That was absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, it turned out nice.
Yeah. Wow. So the response is Dr. Jerry, how you doing? Thank you for joining. He says, great segment. Learn something. Beautiful. Walter says, nice. This is a very beautiful musical arrangement. Monique says, very nice. Alonzo Poole says, what's good, sis? Nothing. He's over in Florida. Walter says, I might have to use this song for my Santa Claus post. I know. Beautiful. See Drone Maze that says, so beautiful. Love it. I think that's Carolyn. Monique says, beautiful lyrics. She says,
Thank you.
turned out really nice. And then Lisa Vaughn says, great music. Yeah. Wow. That seems like it's a song that it can be played all year long, not just for Christmas.
Yeah, I didn't think about it that way at the time, but yeah, there are a few Christmas songs that weren't actually designed for Christmas that actually turned out to be Christmas songs. And then, for example, "O Holy Night," and then this song. Now you just said that, and thinking about the message of the song.
Yeah. So I want to let people know about a little bit about you, because it's not often that I read people's bios. I just kind of dib and dab into them, but I got to mention some things that you go. You're like, brace yourself, Roger.
Oh, I'm good.
So y'all might not know that he's. I know. Y'all might not know that he's an 8-time Grammy-nominated producer and composer. You have worked with Shirley Caesar. Caesar. People say Caesar. Patti LaBelle, Gladys Knight, Kirk Franklin. Of course, the first director for CeCe Winans, as you mentioned. You shared the stage with Whitney Houston, Lalah Hathaway. How was Whitney? How was that?
She was actually very fun. It was twice that the first time I met her, I was at the Songwriters Hall of Fame induction ceremonies in New York. We were doing a tribute to Diana Ross. And so that day I met Barry Gordy, Susan DePass, Paul Simon, Leslie Uggams, Luther Vandross. It was a crazy day at the office, so to speak. And of course, Whitney. And so she's taking pictures with some of the background singers from our group, and she's leaving. And I go, excuse me, are you leaving without taking a picture with the music director?
No, you
and
did
she
not.
says, I did. And she says, oh. and we took this quick picture, and I keep it in my phone. I probably should have taken 500 because, you just never know.
You never know.
Then maybe a few weeks later or a month or so later, CeCe started a pilot show called CeCe's Place. And Whitney came down to Nashville. And I got to play for her and got to see her again. It was dreamy, playing for Whitney Houston, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right. So where's my spaceship? Because I'm definitely in the sky right now, It was really a very neat experience. And she was fun. She was cool. She was friendly. She was down to earth, actually,
Yeah. So
really
how do
neat
you
experience.
stay so humble? Because you really are like, first of all, humbling to me is having an interview live with someone, and it is 4 a.m. where you're at the next day.
Well, 5:50 a.m., but that's okay.
5:50 a.m. in the morning. Yes.
It's all good. As far as the humility thing, so my parents, from the time they saw me play and realized that I have a gift, that's all they talked about was humility, being humble. It took me a while to balance that, to learn how to accept compliments, because it was I used to kind of be like, okay, thanks, kind of thing.
Right.
And now because the show off thing, that's not why I decided to do music. I absolutely love what I do, and love people, and music is definitely my love language. So humility, I think, is a natural, I guess, side effect of love if it's channeled the right way.
Right.
And the truth of the matter is, I mean, come on, like I'm not the only hey Steric, I just talked about you. um I'm not the only musician in the world. You know what I mean? There's so many great musicians with unique and special gifts. So for me to be, hey, look at me, when, there's a 10-year-old kid somewhere in the world right now that can play with, like, he's got 5 hands, and 20 brains. So I'm grateful for the time that I do get to share my gift with people. And I think humility is a big deal. People connect with you better when you can actually reach them at their level, reach them wherever they are. And music is that thing that actually goes past doors and penetrates into people's minds, their hearts. People leave singing their favorite song, even from a show like Friends. You know what I mean? People know the song and they sing it. Good Times, when we were kids, all these things. Music is a big part of it. And so for me to be a part of that global, universal system, so to speak, is humbling in of itself. So I'm just, humility is a thing. It's important.
Yeah, it is. It is. Walter says, growing up, who was Roger's musical inspiration growing up, and who does he listen to these days?
Right. So, okay. Where should I start? Maurice White from Earth, Wind and Fire. David Foster, who actually produced the I Am record with Maurice White. Those are just 2 super musicians. They were part of my inspiration as a producer and an arranger. Quincy Jones. Like, that's kind of enough, but there's Claire Fisher, there's Arif Martin there. I mean, I don't want to start naming, because then in case any of these people or their relatives, but there's so many people that influenced me. But I will say that Quincy and David, they stand on top of that mountain for me as a producer. David Foster, he's such an incredibly diverse producer. Like, he's in the room with Brian, he's in the room with Take 6, he's in the room with Celine, he's in the room with Barbara Streisand, the Broadway album, which is a phenomenal record. Like everything he touches, Chicago, all of the music that he produced or wrote, these artists, they were fortunate to have him, you know what I mean? And like Steric said, Joe Sample is probably my favorite jazz pianist, which I love a lot of jazz piano players. There's something about Joe Sample that I always loved. It's almost like he's singing when he's playing his touch. You can almost hear him actually humming. It feels like when he's doing something. But as far as the producer thing, and if I was to talk about voices, which I won't, because that will get hairy, because there's so many great
voices.
And then Joel says Shelton Kilby. And Shelton Kilby, people don't know him, but he's one of the greatest arrangers and orchestrators. And he was, I could call him one of my mentors. And Quincy Jones worshiped this guy. He's an incredible orchestrator. I had an opportunity, my first gig in Nashville was actually the Patti Austin and the San Francisco Symphony Orchestra. We did a program in San Francisco called Oh Freedom, and it was music from slavery till the 90s at the time. And I got to do 3 arrangements, and Shelton Kilby was one of the arrangers, as well as Lloyd Barry and some other people. And when I tell you, it's like, okay, let me take my charts and you guys do. I'm gonna just take these and light a match. Just an amazing pianist and orchestrator, and definitely one of my mentors growing up.
Wow. Lisa says, my dad sang in a group with Shelton in the 60s, the Chambermen.
Wow. I did not know that.
Wow,
I did
Lisa.
not know that.
Wow.
And when I tell you he was phenomenal, and probably, you know, Hollywood they lost out that he did not actually pursue the film score thing, because he could have easily, you know, and no disrespect from any of the guys that I love, John
Right.
Williams, Hans Zimmer's of the world, James Newton Howard, Alan Silvestri. It's the guy who did, well, a number of things, but most notable, the Back to the Future movies.
Right.
And I mean, these composers, you know, they're amazing, amazing, amazing.
Yeah.
Shelton Kilby, if he was dropped in that pot, it would have gotten a little hotter in Hollywood.
Yeah.
He's really something special. And these folk really, they still influence me today. When I'm working on a song, working on a pop ballad or something, I do definitely channel, so to speak, David Foster. I want the sound of the way he puts instruments together and the way he gets the vocal and the way he puts it together. There's something very, 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 very special about how he does stuff, you know. And you know, as a boy growing up, you know, I did listen to David, and I did, you know, like Angela's talking about Shelton. You know, Shelton was special. You know, these guys, you know, amazing music. You know, amazing music. Even now, if you go back and listen, like if you go back and listen to old Quincy, if you go back and listen to old Shelton or old David, you'll kind of go, whoa, like these guys had this happening from the time they, you know, started walking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I still listen to their work and get inspiration from their work.
Nice. Joel McPhee says, wow, he's up at 5:50 a.m. How did you pull this off, Pepper? Well, inquiring minds want to know. When did I speak
Joel,
to you?
We could tell you, but it would put your life in danger. Sorry about that. No, it was Chris Crane is who introduced us. One of my producer friends in Milwaukee.
Yes, introduced us, and I spoke to you at, is it 3:30 in the morning when I spoke to you?
Yeah,
because it was on a
few days.
It was on a Thursday for me. No, a Wednesday, which was Thursday for him, and he was sleeping. He was trying to sleep, and I was like, "Well, what time is it there?" Like 3:30 in the morning. I went, "Oh, and you're still up?" Well, I was trying to get some rest. So.
I didn't say it quite like that. I'm quite sure I was more gracious.
He was more gracious, and then he was like, "Oh no, I'm fine. I'm just in the bed. Yeah, I'm just. What is it? Is it something that you needed?" So here we are.
Well, like Chris is my friend. You know, this business, the world really is about relationships. If Chris reaches out to me and says, "Hey, man, you know, Pepper's trying to reach her," you know, then you know, you respect your friend by, "Hey, well, what do you need?" You know, that's how that works.
That's the way that I am, and I thank you for that. That's why we connected, because if anyone calls and asks me to do something and they're a friend, then they needed it done, and I'm going to do it. I'm not going to be like, give me a few weeks, and no, I need it. You know, can you do it now? So yeah. So I think it's important not to miss those opportunities, and
Agreed.
That's where being humble comes in, because my dad always taught me that people don't have to be nice, and you will miss an opportunity when it's in front of you because you decided to say no. It's not about you.
Yeah,
It's
true.
It's about helping others. So yeah, so I thank you for that. Thank you so much. I was like, I tell you, I'm honored. I'm just gonna be like, Roger Ryan was on my show. Aha. Okay.
No, that's very kind. I'm honored to be on your show.
Okay, Roger. Thank you. You're going to be texting me on WhatsApp in a minute going, girl, if you don't stop. Okay, so Joel McKee says, Lisa Vaughn, do you have any recordings of the Chamberlain? Yeah, Lisa, do you have any recordings of your dad singing with him? Because Joel McKee wants to know. Okay, so, sir, let's get into another song. Ooh. Let's talk about So Cool with Take 6. Oh, yes. And then Lisa says she does. So let's talk about So Cool with Take 6. What about this song? What did you do on this song?
I worked on the song Everybody Ought to Know. The producer was Jet Penix, one of my dear friends, one of the first producers that I got to collaborate with when I moved to Nashville. We actually did some cool stuff. We worked on a group called To the Third Power that you now know as Out of Eden. We worked on music for them.
Oh, wow.
I remember when Lisa was 15 or 16, and her sisters, and Jet was the brains behind the music. He'd do the drum beats and bass lines, or I do bass lines and I do keys. And so I was actually rehearsing for a tour with CeCe, and Jet called me about playing on this song, So I had another gentleman that played keys with me. His name is Reginald Reed. He lives in the DC area, Maryland area. Very talented keyboard player, good friend. And I packed up my keyboard and left for maybe a couple hours, and threw my board in my car and drove as fast as I could over to the Warner Building just to play on this song, because Take Six is a very big part of my story, very special part of my story. I met Mark my junior year in high school, and
oh, wow.
Yeah, if it weren't for God and for Mark,
Yeah.
all of this disappears.
Where would you be? Yeah.
And Mark was very influential in me actually changing my major and such. So to be on a Take Six record, are you kidding? I would have been on a bicycle with my keyboard. And so I get to the studio there, and he's got this cool groove on this song, and there's this vamp, everybody ought to know, everybody ought to know. And so I'm playing Rhodes on it, and just happy. So happy to be on the song. Yeah. To say I'm on a Take Six record was like a big deal for me, And plus, these guys were and still are lighthouses, lighthouses, and people that you could see, touch, talk to, they weren't all the way down here, unreachable. And so Mark has encouraged me many times. Actually, I went out with the guys for a month and did a European tour, because Cedric is a professor. So I actually sang with them for a month in Europe years ago. So you can imagine, first playing on the thing and then going out it was a thing.
Yes.
So I was glad to be on the record, and I can say, I'm on the Take Six record.
Okay. Well, here's the record he's talking about, because it's so cool. So cool that you would be on this project. So everyone, this is Take Six was so cool right here on the Hot Pepper Show.
Wouldn't it be cool if the whole wide world knew what I know about you? Oh, so wouldn't it be cool if the whole wide world could watch you making dreams come true? If they could just see the things that I've seen, well, then they could see what love really means, and then they know joy like they've never known. Cause once they know you, they're never alone. So cool, so cool, so cool, yeah. So cool. Take it, baby. Wouldn't it be cool if everyone could feel the way I felt the day I met you? If they could feel the sweet release of finding perfect peace, of knowing that their life is brand new, and then they could leave their worries behind, and then they could smell each rose they find, and then they'd have that friend that their hearts are longing for, and know that they won't be alone anymore. So cool, so cool. cool as in an ocean breeze. Cooler than watching Muhammad Ali bring Frazier to his knees. Yeah. Cooler than the coolest cue that Miles could ever blow. Cooler than every relative theory that Einstein could ever know. Yeah. Been singing on the corner, watching pennies fall in the hat. Cooler than watching Bird Bebop or watching Ella do a scat. Cooler than being on the cover of a famous magazine. Cooler than wearing fancy shades. Long stretch limousine. Cooler than being Michael Jordan, winning every game and everyone in the whole wide world. Cooler than pockets full of money. Cooler than your name and lights on Broadway. So cool. So cool. If the whole wide world knew what I knew, it would be so cool. Whoa, so cool. So cool. So cool, yeah. Oh, so cool. If the whole wide world knew what I knew, it would be so cool.
Wow.
Yeah, they're amazing. They're
Man.
simply amazing.
Yeah.
Simply amazing.
Simply amazing. So I was reading that you also co-produced the White House TV special for President Bill Clinton.
I did. It wasn't by design. It turned out that way.
How did that happen?
Yeah, I did.
How did that happen?
Well, so when we were working on CeCe's place, I actually got called into the office over at the building. I'm like, okay, what did I do? When I walked in the office, CeCe and Alvin showed me this letter, and it's got the seal on there, the presidential seal or it's something really fancy, and it's a White House show. And so they asked me to work on a medley. Bill had a number of songs that he liked. So I worked on this medley. Actually, I worked on it, interestingly enough, like you asked me, does my brain shut down? I was actually on the train in New York when I worked on this arrangement. And
wow.
And then when I got back to Nashville, I sat and played it for CeCe. So I always extend my stay when I go to New York because my brother lives there.
Right.
And so we get to the airport in Washington, D.C., and the runners and the people who are here to pick us up, they take everybody, and then the Secret Service guy, it's like, Mr. Ryan, you need to come with me. And I'm like,
what did I do?
So everybody's in vans, and I'm on my way to the South grounds with a Secret Service guy. And the funny part of that is I called my mother and I said, Mama, I think I'm in the safest car in the world right now. And she said, what do you mean? I said, I'm on my way to the White House. And I got to see that he was a brother too, which was even cool. And you know what she said? Boy, praise the Lord. She was like, boy, praise the Lord, boy. The Lord is going to take in front of kings and queens, boy. This is why I'm humble, because she didn't do any of that. Let me call my friend. Let me call this one. She was telling me, boy, keep praising the Lord. Praise God. That's literally how she. So I just was like, okay, Mom.
Okay, Mom.
So I get to the South grounds, and there's the university. What's the name of this choir? It's a choir out of Maryland, and all of a sudden their name escapes me. But they're an a cappella, they're like a chorus. And the camera guys are trying to figure out how to get them from one spot to the tent, under the tent where the staging is and all this. So I simply asked the guy, I said, is this a black choir? He said, yes. I said, well, why don't you have them sing in March? And
because the rhythm would be right, it'd be on time. They'd be like, yeah.
Yeah, but see, he ain't been to a show enough church, so
he
gets on his walkie-talkie. This is brilliant. Listen, Roger said we need to get them to march. They can sing while they're walking. I mean, he made it sound like I just invented, like It was unbelievable. So lo and behold, this choir walks in and they're singing while they're walking, briskly. And then they line up while they're singing. And now the camera blocking thing is solved. And here I am helping them now do camera blocking for some of the other things. And all of a sudden I'm co-producing this thing with PBS. And they're just, Roger, come over here. What do you think about us? So funny. I'm just giggling. I'm going, you guys, you've been to a black church? You ever seen the choir march? And if it's an old school church, they're gonna take about 20 minutes.
Exactly.
We come this far by faith, and it's gonna be 20 minutes before they get up, because Sister Jones is marching and she's doing the slow rock.
Exactly.
So I was so tickled, but that's how that turned.
That's how you became co-producer. We're gonna make Roger co-producer. Like, oh,
yeah,
okay.
That's how that turned out. Actually kind of helping with the blocking and where things should go, and how when they come off and when they're walking off, singing, or different things, because they didn't want any kind of real dead space, so to speak. So it worked out. It worked out. It was fun. It was actually a fun night and very touching. Of course, I got to speak with Bill and his wife, Hillary, and came up and he shook my hand. And when I was looking at her, he was crying, and Cicely Tyson was there. I ran up to her to take a picture, and she's like, "You want to take a picture of me?" And her friends were like, "Yes, you!" Because I just looked at when she said it, like, "Huh?" like, is she serious? Do you know who you are?
Right. Yes, I want to take a picture. Not you with me, but me with you. Yeah.
But it was really a wonderful, wonderful experience, and I won't forget that. That was unforgettable.
I love that you take all of this in and you remember these moments, and not as though like, yeah, I met Bill Clinton, but I don't even know what happened. I don't even know why. No, you're like word for word, detail oriented. That you're telling the story.
I know what outfits they were wearing. Yeah, I know.
So you're like me. I remember all that. Yeah, I'd be like, their hair was this way. They had these shoes on, and they came. They're like, yeah, I remember all of that. You
and smiling the whole time and wiping his eye. I just, because he's a musician, like a musician's musician, It was just the whole thing was rich. The whole thing was rich, and I'm grateful that I got to be a part of that.
Yes.
Met some other really super musicians there too. Oof.
Well, speaking of richness, how was it working with this young lady, Yolanda Adams?
So I'm honored to say that I can say Yolanda is my friend. Before, I did some demos, and when she and Richard Smallwood actually were working on this song, That Name. At the time, I was going through a pretty low space. I wasn't in a great space in my life, and I get this call from Roger Holmes, and he's like, "Listen, Richard's in town, and Yolanda, they want you to bring it was a JV 1080. Want you to bring this over to the studio. We need you to play some additional keyboard work on this song." And I get there, it's That Name, and they were just so kind and friendly. Richard has always been kind to me. I've been fortunate to play for him a couple times, and so I showed Yolanda a song. She's like, I'm coming back and demoed songs with you. And I'm thinking, that's really sweet, but you're busy. You're Yolanda Adams. I'll see you. See you when I see you, kind of thing. And she literally flew into town and spent a day with me until 2:30 demoing songs for her first Warner Brother project. And that was just a neat experience. And to this day, actually Benita Washington did one of those songs because Warner wanted to go with another song. And so Benita Washington actually recorded it, but Yolanda demoed it, and that actually got me in the door with her people, because they're like, Yolanda demoed the song? Can we go? Yeah, so that kind of thing. So a song called Press On. And so to this day, Yolanda and I still, if I text her, she'll text me back right now.
She'll text you back.
Yeah, she's that kind of person, and we've been friends up to now. In fact, we did Motown Live, we did a thing with CeCe, and every time she and I get around something, there's something funny. Like if we're students in a class and we're both laughing about something, but we don't say anything. I can't tell you what we were laughing about at Motown Live, but it was actually funny. It was somebody that was on the stage in a very interesting suit, and they were just so happy to be there, and I won't mention them. And then the pre-stellar thing in Nashville, she and I are sitting at the same table for some reason, and something happened, and
y'all start laughing.
we had a laugh behind the scenes at the Dove Awards one year. She's backstage, and I don't know, she's just so funny. I don't think people realize how funny Yolanda is.
Yeah.
I mean, she's a super singer. You know, like when I say super, when she started doing the demos, it's almost like if she was living them. And these are songs that I just showed to her and taught her. I had to turn the gain down halfway through the session because she was like involved. Like the energy coming off of her, just unbelievable. You know, she's probably one of those underrated singers. Like, you know, how Faith Evans is like an underrated singer.
Yeah.
That's what I feel about Yolanda. You know, I think people miss because they hear her do some of this stuff and this stuff and this stuff, but I don't think they really understand like how gifted she is, like how powerful her gift is, how powerful her instrument is. And that's sometimes, you know, is because of what we're singing, where we're singing, and sometimes people miss like the vastness that is Yolanda. So
it's like, you know, putting her in a box of what they expect her to be singing. Yeah,
sort of a box, and she can do anything, and she's amazingly funny. And you know, even I texted her while she was at the Super Bowl once. she texted me back. I'm like, okay, you know, that kind of thing. So it was, you know, but that low point in my life, I will never forget that. And the time I spent with them. Richard even reached out to me and said, "Hey, you've been on my mind. I'm praying for you." That kind of thing. Like, you know, these kinds of things are not necessarily the norm from artists, and to get that from someone like him who is, you know, a supreme musician, a Baroque gospel musician, which when you think about Rachmaninoff, who had huge hands, and Richard plays Rachmaninoff, you know, stuff into his music like Resurrection. You know, this guy, you know, I couldn't even believe that I actually met him and knew him, because I was listening to him as a junior in high school, going, who is this man that, you know, puts gospel and Baroque music together? It was, he's mind blowing. So I had mind blowing singer, songwriter, arranger, producer, all at the same time, and it was just, you know, an incredibly wonderful time.
Wow. So do you know a musician by the name of Mark A. Walker? He's a bassist.
I think so. The name
you probably do, because he's friends with Yolanda. He's played for Yolanda, and also he played Richard Smallwood. He did Total Praise.
And I probably did meet him, possibly, because I did a couple of stellar performances with Richard, and then he took me to London, which was for the Millennium, and it was Richard Smallwood and Vision and the Sounds of Blackness, and another phenomenal keyboard player. His name is Melvin Bryant. He lives in Buffalo, and Richard didn't play anything that night.
Right.
Melvin and I played everything, and we were kind of fighting to play our favorite songs. It was it was a joke, you know what I mean? And we, you know, Richard's up there singing, and we're playing his music. It was dreamy, because you have favorites, you know.
Yeah, you do.
Pretty much all of them.
Exactly. Well, let me play this song by Yolanda Adams, entitled "That Name," right here on the Hot Pepper Show, y'all.
So wonderful to me. my storm clouds. This name speaks calm unto my fears. And when I feel that no one loves me, his loving presence is so near. That name is Jesus. Oh, how I love him, the one who gave his life for me because of love so unconditional. I will have life eternally. Praise that name. Praise that name. Praise that name. Praise that name. Someday I'll leave this earthly dwelling. Through time and space, my soul will soar and finally see the face of Jesus and praise that name forevermore. That name is Jesus. Oh, how I love him, the one who gave his life for me, because of love so unconditional. I will have life eternally. Oh, matchless is that name. Oh, glorious is that name. Oh, wonderful is that name. Your
Now, I didn't know, but now I know. Now the song has a new meaning to it, to me, because now I know the person who's playing the piano. And it's Roger Ryan.
Well, not all of that. Some of the additional keyboard stuff. Stop it. That's Richard. He's great musician. It was
Look,
good
I'm
to be a
like,
part of it.
okay. Well, Roger was on there. I heard the orchestra in the background. Dr. Jerry says, "Hey now, see that song?" I was like, "What?" And I know that song. I was like, "Yes." And Chris Crane says, "Hey fam, okay, Chris, I just text you." Okay, thank you. So, Chris, what you want to say anything about your friend that you hooked me up with that I am forever grateful for? He's gonna be like, I don't know. What can I say about him? Well, this is what I'm going. Oh yes, okay, y'all know Chris Crane, correct? And I love Chris Crane's I can't even talk. Chris Crane's album entitled Dreams. This song right here is something that I play on my show. Oh, he says you are amazing.
Yes, you are, Chris. Thank you.
He said, "You're amazing." So what did you do on All I Need? That's the song that you did. Did you play? Did you write? What did you do on All I Need?
I filled out an application. I'm joking. I can't remember. I think I did keys on it. I'm not sure if this is the one I did strings or keys. I can't remember.
Okay. Young Lion Life Worker said that song is powerful. I know. Thank you, Young Lion, for tuning in. So this song right here is what he did on Chris Crane's album. It's called All I Need. And it is fire. The whole album, Dreams, is simply amazing. So here's all I need.
I remember when I first saw you late. Baby girl, you drive me crazy. The way you move, I like the style. Hey, I'm just a sucker for love and a pretty smile. When the flowers bloom, it means the sun is shining. The rough I found on my diamond. Search is over. Lucky charm, you're my four-leaf clover. You're all I need. My every fantasy. You give me all I need and more. You're more than just a dream. What more? Day. So glad I found my love in you. You are my dream come true, baby. What it feel like? Girl, I love your body, mind and soul. Special kind of love that makes me lose control. The sun is smiling when you shine. You're one of a kind, girl. So glad you're mine. You're all I need. My everything to me. Give me all I need and more. You're more than just a dream. What more? Day, baby, don't ever walk away from me. You made my life complete, yeah.
Listen to them keys. Listen to them keys. What it feel? Oh golly. Okay. Not that song. And you did another song on there called and First Love. Yes, First Love is another banger.
Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just it's fun to work with Chris, you know. I mean, it's a fraternity, you know, so we help each other out, and it's just fun to work with him.
Yes.
That turned out great, actually.
Yeah. So tell everyone what I have received from you, that what you do. You are a giver. I get that you don't mind sharing. You want to share what you know, with other people. You're not holding on to it because you want them. I get that you want them to be better in what they're doing.
Absolutely.
You are a teacher by heart, and
Don't say that out loud.
he's a teacher by heart, y'all. He loves teaching. Yes, and I think that I can't see that if you were doing something else, that it would mean as much to you as you sharing what you know and the gift that God has given you. Because isn't that what we're supposed to do? We're not supposed to
Yes,
hold on
absolutely.
to it. We're supposed to share.
No.
So where are you at right now? Tell everyone where you're at, because I know they're wondering where are you at 5 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock, 6 a.m. in the morning.
I am in Abu Dhabi.
And how did I say the name when you told me? How did I pronounce it? And you kept correcting me.
Yeah, I can't even pronounce it the way you did. Yours was complicated. Sorry.
It was.
But yeah, I'm here twice a year. One of the guest instructors for Berklee School of Music. They have a music center here in the creative district, which is in an area called Sadiyat. And I am the first leg of a wonderful program called the Pearl Program, Performance, Art, and Leadership. And so I get to work with artists, no more than 5 or 6 at a time, so that it's one-on-one. And I work on songwriting, arrangements, pre-arrangements, kind of pre-production, do master classes on songwriting and rehearsal techniques, different things like that. And it's really fun because the artists are young artists, hopefuls from this region and other parts of the world: Africa, India, France, US, Nigeria, like anywhere you can think of. Just I did say Africa, so Nigeria's in Africa, by the way.
Yeah.
But India, any walk of life, and then of course from here. And it's an incredible, wonderful opportunity to work and mentor these artists, and a lot of them are lifelong friends already. We stay in touch, the parents and the artists. And it's a wonderful situation. I've been doing it for almost 5 years, just about 5 years now.
And you don't have to always ask, how did you get that gig?
Through a friend who was actually a VP at Berklee in Boston, and I met him at a homecoming concert there. I was introduced to him by an artist that I was doing some music for, and after meeting him, he said, if I ever have any opportunity, I will reach out to you. And I'm thinking, how nice, you're a busy guy. And we've been friends for almost 12, 13 years now, and he's one of my mentors. And he called me about this. I'm the only person that does this stuff that didn't actually attend Berklee. Most of the people are Berklee alum. So it's really a special situation, and I'm grateful, and I have a wonderful time here in the beautiful UAE, and I work with an incredibly talented staff, and just sharing, like you said, sharing and mentoring basically is what it is.
Yeah, you've inspired me to do more.
That's kind.
I'm serious. Yeah, it's you make it seem easy, and it can be easy. We as humans make it difficult, but it's not that hard. It's not that hard.
It isn't.
Yeah, it's pretty easy. So some of the people that you have worked with, just to give folks an idea, he's worked with Faith Evans. The song is Hurting Woman. Olita Adams, Starting All Over. Mandisa, may she rest in peace. Oh Holy Night. It's a New Day, Anita Washington. Sharon Riley and Faith Coral with I'll Keep You in My Prayers Tonight. Yolanda Adams, of course, to play the name. Takes It So Cool. Alvin Slaughter with Faith Life. Nicole Nordeman with Why. And you're like a David Foster. Like you're really all over. You're all over the place, which is great. Like you're hitting all genres of music.
I love them all. It's fun to arrange and to do, because every style has a soul, if you will, and a deep expression about it. And if you really listen, you can bring that to life,
Yeah.
paying attention to the song, and of course paying attention to the artist, their voice, their tone, and bringing something special to the style
Mhm.
and to the voice, to the artist. It's a fun adventure.
So, how was working with Shirley Caesar? Caesar. I don't know. I
It was
want to say
fun.
Caesar. Caesar.
It was fun.
And that was a song with
She
her
was
and Kirk
very,
Franklin, correct?
yes, I did.
Mm-hmm.
It was called Shirley Caesar and Friends. So a
Mm-hmm.
number of artists were on that project. Yeah, Kirk, Patti LaBelle, Gladys, Kim Burrell, Dottie Peoples, Desmond Pringle, Faith Evans, Alita. Yeah, it was a fun record. A lot of work,
Mm-hmm.
but a good burn. It was really great being in the studio with her. I learned a lot watching her operate, and she definitely, one thing I can say, she knows her lane. She knows what really works for her, and
Mm-hmm.
then you pick that up watching and listening to her music, and
Mm-hmm.
then put the music, fusing two artists together.
Mm-hmm.
It was a groundbreaking kind of project, and I learned quite a bit doing these fusions
Right.
with this iconic artist, and then this young artist, and then this artist who sings a totally different style, and watching her do her thing in the studio was really fun. It was awesome.
So how do you balance, especially in the gospel realm? How do you balance the different personalities, the different spirits? Like how do you how do you do that?
Personality soup. You smile and be gracious. That's
Even when
pretty
they're
much
not,
it.
you just go, just smile and be
Yeah,
gracious.
you smile and be gracious. You know, um, you choose things that you. Well, if you're the producer, then you're the leader. You don't have to say that.
Mm,
Everybody understands how that works in the music world, in the studio. But I'm
mhm,
a very interactive producer, so I welcome ideas and try suggestions, and
mhm,
sometimes they work, sometimes they don't.
mhm,
You earn people's trust too by trying these ideas, and then when they hear it and it doesn't work, maybe we should do this, and you tell them that's a good idea. So
mhm,
you're linking with them so that when you do have something from scratch, or something that they didn't really completely have
mhm,
input on, they're
mhm,
trusting your judgment. And
mhm.
with Shirley, I definitely had an opportunity to earn her respect, and we made a good record. We had a great record, really. We had a really good time. Um, Even had one of her main organists to be a part of the project, and her background singers.
Mm,
Like, so she was involved outside of
mm,
the things that I was doing, putting together in Nashville.
mm.
And she would come into town and record, and it was great. It was really a great experience. I was really, fortunate, blessed, really, to get a call from
Right.
Warner to do it, and to be in a room with, someone that I only did some string overdubs years ago. Didn't even meet her in person. I did some string
Mm,
overdubs for one of her projects, and so to be at the helm of a project as big as this one, where you're actually not just her, but fusing styles and ages,
right.
eras together,
Right.
was really quite something.
Nice. Well, let's go over here. I want to play something from your album entitled A Time for Hope.
Okay, what do you want to play?
I'm going to play Sweet Little Jesus Boy.
Oh, okay. Terrell.
Terrell Hunt.
Yeah.
Yes. Who is Terrell Hunt?
Very talented artist. He lives in Nashville. He's from the DC area originally. He moved to Nashville,
Hmm.
and we became friends. I met him at a music conference, I think, and heard him sing, and I was like, okay. And when I was working on this project, I asked him to be a part of it, and he actually flew in to record. The special thing about the Time for Hope project is that each of the artists, I literally sat with them and worked on the arrangement with them, with their voices there. And so every arrangement is customized to the singer on the project,
Oh,
which
wow.
was really which was really fun. Crazy because now they're singing this idea down demo wise, and then they have to come back and
Yes.
record after you've done like a loop or like
Right.
a basic arrangement, and then you put it together, and they come back. And he certainly did that. Came back and sang on it. So it's
Nice.
great.
Okay. So everyone, here's something by Roger Ryan and Terrell Hunt from A Time for Hope, entitled Sweet Little Jesus Boy, right here on the Hot Pepper Show.
Sweet little Jesus boy, born in a manger. Sweet little holy child, we didn't know who you were. Long ago, you were born in a manger. Sweet little holy child, we didn't know you were. Didn't know you came to save us, Lord, and wash our sins away. Our eyes were blind and we could not see. Oh, didn't know who you Oh, sweet little Jesus boy, born in manger. Sweet little holy child. Didn't know who you are. No, no. We didn't know who you are. We didn't know who you are.
Mm-mm-mm. I feel like I'm sitting in a jazz bar. I do. I was like, ooh, ooh, ooh. Beautiful. I love that.
Thank you. Yeah, that turned out nice. That's one of my favorites on there. Another one of my favorites is Bethlehem, because I totally flipped I rewrote the music altogether. So the melody is not the same melody from A Little Town of Bethlehem. It's completely different. And one of my friends way back from college, Denise Small, she actually came in and did the vocal, and I sat with her and sang it to her because I knew her voice, and we did the same thing, did a demo, she went away, she came back, and voila.
Oh, really? Like this song right here?
Yes, that song right there.
This sounds really sexy, just so you know.
It's a song about the birth. It's about Bethlehem. Right.
I'm just saying, it sounds a little sexy, okay?
You should
Like
listen
the
if you
piano.
listen to the lyrical content, though. The lyrics are so important.
Well, the lyrics ain't came in yet. I'm listening to the instrumentation that's happening before the lyrics take place. He says, spirit's a great way to describe that. The piano is gorgeous here. See, I'm not the only one. Thank you, Monique. Okay, let's start. Let's keep it going. Let's get to the lyrics.
Oh, little town of Bethlehem, how still we see thee lie above thy deep and dreamless sleep. Those silent stars go by, yet in thy dark street shineth the everlasting light. The hopes and fears of all the years are met in thee tonight. Oh, Bethlehem, oh, Bethlehem, oh, Bethlehem, where the stars shine bright. Oh, Bethlehem, oh, Bethlehem, oh, Bethlehem. We'll follow the oh, little town, how still we see the light. Yet in thy dark street shineth the everlasting light. The hopes and fears of all the years are met in thee tonight. Oh, Bethlehem, oh, Bethlehem, oh, Bethlehem, where the stars shine bright. Oh, Bethlehem, oh, Bethlehem, oh, Bethlehem.
Yeah, I know the lyrics came in, but I don't know. Sounds really sexy to me.
It's just another arrangement, and it actually it, you know, I mean, you're making fun, right? If you really listen to Denise's voice, it really goes after Denise's voice. You know, it suits Denise. There's something about her voice, her tone. That was the right way to do it. You know, for her voice.
And I like that you put a little bit of "Oh Come All You Faithful" in there. I was like, look at them intertwining the both songs there. Sounds really good. You did a great job, Roger Ryan. You're welcome. Anytime. So Walter says, wow, this track sounds like it needs to be on a movie soundtrack ASAP.
Well, that's very kind, and we would love to pitch it.
Dr. Jerry says, wow, and more. This kid's a problem. Use a problem.
Well,
Use a problem, Roger.
a good problem, hopefully.
Yeah, you're a good problem. Monique says, something about this reminds me of a Stevie Wonder. I know it's a female singing, but when it started, I thought of a young Stevie.
Wow, that's a compliment. Stevie Wonder is Stevie Wonder.
Exactly. Pepper, question. Will Roger Ryan be producing your future upcoming potential Christmas project? I have a potential project coming up. Roger. Oh, we gotta talk, Roger. Yeah.
Okay,
Roger's
sure.
like, I
We
don't
can
have
talk.
no time. You do know what I'm
We
doing.
can talk, and then
Okay.
after we talk, then you have to talk to Angela.
Hey, Angela.
who knows?
Hey, AJ. Hey, Angela. She said, hey, Pepper. So, hey, AJ. She's going to be like, no. Nada. No. Walter, the answer's already. I'm answering the question. Nope. He says, I'm speaking it into the atmosphere.
Oh, you never know.
No, so rich. Yes, yes. Oh, she is on here. Hey, girl, I thought you left. She's like, I ain't going nowhere. Hey, girl. And then she says, LOL. So what's the answer, Angela? Nope. So yes, I am. I thank you. I just can't thank you enough for coming on and gracing us with your appearance and your talent and your love for music and the gift that God has given you to spread nothing but goodness. Even when it sounds like it's a Christmas song, it's yummy, sexy, good. You know.
Thank you.
You're like, I don't know what to do with you. Oh, AJ said, let's talk. Everything is possible. That's what I'm talking about, Angela. Way to go. So, yeah, I want to play one more. I don't know. I was trying to find the Faith Evans one. I couldn't find it because I wanted to play some Faith, but you know, I don't know. Ooh, how about Olita? I love Olita Adams.
Yeah, me too. Olita was really friendly and warm and kind. Yeah, that entire project, the people that I got to work with, it was, and it was a mutual thing. It wasn't this, it was this. Olita and I had really good dialogue. We actually sat and played and sang to each other for a minute in the booth on the piano there. It was really fun, really good time, really good energy.
Nice. So I'm gonna play Starting All Over Again with Olita. I'm gonna end with that one. Is it Styric or Styric? Styric. Great hang, Pepper and Roger. Much love, bro. Thank you for
Styric.
joining us. Yes. Walter says, that's what I'm talking about. I know that's right. Thank you. So, everyone, I'm going to say the goodbyes, and I want you to come back with, your last holla at yous. And then we're going to play the last song. Unless you want to play something else. It's up to you, Roger.
That's fine.
Roger,
No,
look, just wait. Whatever.
No, I'm not thinking that at all, actually. That was actually, there's a little story when I was interviewing, because I always flip my interviews. So when I was interviewing Pastor Caesar, she came over to the house, and I played her when I knew she was coming. I actually did like a verse and chorus of the music, and she didn't recognize it. And I said, "This is starting all over." She's like, "This is the song." I said, "Yes," and she's like, "Okay." But she's really, because it wasn't the way the demo sounded.
Right.
And so, I went after, like you said, it's sort of a David Foster / gospel vibe. So I'm fusing two things with it, and opening the possibility of her and Olita, featuring them. So, which I thought people would want. Listeners love both of them, and two different kind of audiences, and then in some cases similar. So to get Olita's, her, and then to get Pastor Caesar, get them out together, featuring it. It turned out really good. So I'm not mad at that. Yeah, play it.
You like play it. Okay, so great hanging. I see Monique says, "Thank you for a great interview. Another nice introduction to the man and the music." I know that's right. Thank you, Monique.
Thank you.
Joel McPhee says, "Thank you, Pepper and Roger. Enjoyed the show." Thank you, Joel. Thank you, Pepper and Roger. Enjoyed the interview. Okay, cool. So everyone, don't forget, I'm here every Monday, 7 p.m. Next Monday, or next week, I will be interviewing. Her name is Beth, Beth. She's out of Detroit, Michigan, and she's also a solo artist, and she's also background singer for Kim. So if you ever seen Kim perform, she's a part of those background vocals that you hear. Her name is Beth. So she's going to be my guest on Monday at 7 p.m. And I can't wait to interview her. So don't forget to tell everyone about the Hot Pepper Show on YouTube. Please subscribe. I would love to have your subscription. It is free. And go back and look at the previous interviews. I interviewed Antonio McClendon last Monday, who is the father of Samira Joy. Great interview. Great singer. The whole family can sing. So that was great. Go back and listen to Dwelle, Jameson Ross, Frank McComb, Kenny Lattimore. There's just Melba Moore, Glenn Jones, Lenny Williams.
Glenn Jones.
Yes, Glenn Jones, Lavelle. It's just an array of people. And also you can go back on November the 9th. It'll be a year that my album was released. So please check out my album. It is entitled The House That Pepper Built. You will enjoy it. It has an array of different artists on there, and they gave it to me as a gift for my birthday. They got together and surprised me. Worked on it for a year and dropped it in my lap on November the 9th. So it's coming up on a year for that project. So please download it and listen to it, and you will enjoy it. The House That Pepper Built. Yes. And if you'd like to email me, my email address is hotpeppershow@gmail.com. That is hotpeppershow@gmail.com. Chris Green says, "I love y'all. Love you too." And
Love you too, Chris.
Son Jack, thank you, Pepper, for an awesome interview with the phenomenal Mr. Roger Ryan. Yes. Thank you, Son Jack. Son Jack. Son Jack. Am I saying that right? How do you say that? Do you know them?
Son Jack.
You know them? Son Jack? Okay. He's like, I'm like, what am I reading? I see letters, but I'm like, what does it mean? Okay, cool. So do you want to say any holla at yous, any thank yous before we play the last song?
Thank you for having me, and
You're welcome.
thank you for all the wonderful, kind words from everyone. And my music journey is still journeying, so working on some things. So stay tuned. And,
What is your website? Let me type in your website.
It's rogerryan.net.
Okay, rogerryan.net. And then they can follow you on all social media platforms.
Yes.
Roger Ryan. Roger Ryan is his name, y'all. So please
My
follow him on
Instagram is
all.
Producer Roger.
Producer Roger on Instagram. Okay. Gee. Producer Roger. Okay, there's his IG, y'all. Please support and follow all of that good stuff. Okay. Oh, wait. You can't get out of here. Piano.
What
Give us
about the piano?
give us something. Because you were chiming in early the day before the interview started. You were over there serenading. So I need you to put them fingers on them keys.
Okay, what am I playing?
You can play anything you want to. You have a catalog of music that is galore. And if you want to put some voices behind that piano and sing, you can. Oh, wait, let me get my water
I
ready.
don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to play.
Anything.
I remember when life was so simple. Did all we didn't, we would all we wouldn't. But it ain't like that anymore. I remember when life was so easy. Parents were alike. Through them we thought what was right. But it ain't like that anymore. Somewhere we lost the score. Bring back the days of yea and nay, when we could plainly see the way, when it was up to us to choose whether to win or to lose. Bring back the time when we could see what it was, what it's meant to be. Caught in the midst of complexity, we search for yea and nay. I remember when life was so simple. But it ain't like that anymore. But it ain't like that anymore. Somewhere we lost the score. To bring back the days of yea and nay, when we could plainly see the way, when it was up to us to choose whether to win or to lose. Bring back the time when we could see what it was, what it's meant to be. Caught in the midst of complexity, we search for yea and nay. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Bring back those days of yea and nay. Bring back the days of yea and nay, when we could plainly see the way, when it was up to us to choose whether to win or to lose. Bring back the time when we could see what it was and it's meant to be. Caught in the midst of complexity, we search for yea and nay. We search for yea and nay. Okay, so
I am about to cry.
no need to do that.
That was absolutely amazing. um I don't okay. I don't even know if I'm gonna play the last song. Can we just leave?
Sure.
It's like there's nothing else that can be done or said. Like I'm just honored. Like yeah. I'm about to have a breakdown when I get off this interview because I have to laugh because I'm about to cry. Chris Crane says, I told you this guy's amazing. Yeah. Walter says, tears of joy, pepper, let them flow. Yeah, I need to. Okay, y'all. I thank Roger. I almost call you Rodney. I thank Roger for today, and one of the better interviews I've had in my career.
Oh, thank you.
You
so
are
much. That's
so
very kind.
talented. It is just exuding. Your gift is it's contagious. Like you can help not feel what you're giving, I receive it, and others on here have received it. This has been, you're a miracle. You know that? You are.
Thank you.
You're special. Very special.
Thank you.
You're welcome. If no one has told you that, you are special, and there's not many. I don't know of anyone else like you on this earth. So you're special. Okay. Okay. I'm trying to talk so I don't. Pepper, this is one interview that has to go up on the 2025 highlight reel for sure. Yes, it is. So I'm gonna be chopping and cutting tonight. I don't do that often. I'd be like, oh, I'll wait a few months, but no, I'm getting ready to chop and cut and put out. And yeah, the people need to see this. So tell everyone about this interview, y'all. This has been great. I love you, Roger. You can't get rid of me.
Love you too.
You're stuck with me. I thank you. Y'all
That's
follow
fine.
him, support him, tell others about him. His name needs to be in your mouth. Please say his name. Don't wait until he's not here. Say his name while he is alive because people need to know who he is. Yeah. Okay. So I'm getting ready to play my song, y'all. My outro song. This song is on my album, just so y'all know. This intro, it's on my album, The House that Pepper Built. Yes. Okay. So here it is, y'all.
Sit back and relax and just sit back and relax and just sit back and relax and just